I think collectively we got off to a good start, which was nice. We had a lot of unknowns going into the year and set the tone early, winning 6 straight games in Arizona. And then we kind of hit some tough times. But I also like the way the season ended, where we won 7 out of 10 games. We played well. We pitched well, we hit well, we defended, we showed what we're capable of.
I think we showed once again that we can be a very strong offensive force in Division III baseball. We set the school record for home runs in a season, and I believe triples in a season as well. So we really showed that we've got some power on this team, and that, never really was much of a question, but it was nice to show it again. I think that if we can get the pitching to be consistent, we showed some flashes of brilliance with the pitching, but we just need the consistency. I think if we can do that and mix it with our offense, we could be a competitive force in the MIAC.
I thought Sam Burke really did a solid job all year. He's matured as a hitter. It showed. The work that he's put in really paid off. Led our team in many offensive categories and got a lot of big hits for us. But Quentin Stewart did a good job. Got off to a good start, then struggled a little bit, but showed some grit and came back at the end. And his power numbers are good. I think we need to cut down on his strikeouts, and he'll show some maturity, hopefully the same way Sam did throughout his 4 years here. We saw 3 pitchers step forward in Joseph Alisi, Brendan O'Connor, and Dylan Edwards, and we need to continue to see that development.
Brendan O'Connor shifted from a starting role into the primary relief role, and he really excelled in that role, I think, and that was nice to see him kind of come around and make some adjustments from last year. And then Joseph Alisi, the stats might not show it, but he gave us a chance to win every time he went out there. He's a very, very talented pitcher, and I think he could be one of the top in the MIAC as the years go on.
But I think if we can stabilize the pitching staff and pick up the ball better, a little higher fielding percentage clearly is going to make things easier, because I think we'll be able to hit. We'll be able to compete from an offensive standpoint. But if we can just get all 3 areas clicking at a little higher level in conference, we'll give ourselves a chance to win some ball games, because we just gave away too many games.
But I think we proved at the end of the season that when we do put everything together, for instance, against our shutout against Gustavus, our sweep of Augsburg, when we put all 3 parts of the game, pitching, defense, and hitting together, we can be a force. But ending the year on a sweep against Augsburg was huge. We hadn't had much success in conference up to that point, and I think in some ways it was too little too late putting it together conference for the last doubleheader, but it was a great way to go out. It was nice to see everyone play a complete game.
As I pointed to earlier, I really like the way we finished the year out, and we had tremendous practices. A lot of that comes from the leadership within the program. But not only were these seniors focused on this year, but they were in tune with what we can do in the future, and I think they see some optimism there. And there's reason for that. We certainly need to continue to get better. We've got some nice players coming in, but I think the group is motivated and talented enough to show people that we're going to bounce back next year and just put a better win-loss product on the field when it comes to conference.
This is a great culture that we have here, and trying to build sports at Macalester, and I think baseball can be one of the ones that kind of takes the step forward and drives Macalester sports to success, and I think we can do it. Macalester baseball has been great to me, and I hope it's great to people in the future.